Hey guys! Welcome back to Learn English Naturally. Today, I want to tell you a story about a total nightmare I had last week. It was a beautiful sunny day in Vancouver, so I decided to walk to my son's school to pick him up. It's only about a 10-minute walk from our place. On our way back, we passed by the Minoru Center for Active Living. Wow, it was absolutely packed. There were students, parents, and teachers everywhere. It looked like some kind of sports day was going on, but I wasn't entirely sure. My son and I had to weave through the crowd. When we got near the building, there were a few steps. My son and I leaped up them, and we kept walking and jogging home, chatting the whole way. When we got home, I did my usual routine. I reached into my pocket to grab my phone and charge it. But guess what? My pocket was completely empty. My heart sank. I thought, okay, stay calm. Maybe it's in my satchel. I literally turned my satchel inside out. But nothing. Zip. My son saw my face and immediately asked,
Mom, when was the last time you used it?
I told him I was 100% sure I had it before I picked him up. So, we rushed back, retracing our steps. But we found nothing. I was in a foul mood, thinking about all my photos and data gone. Suddenly, my son stopped and said,
Mom, did you hear that?
My brain was so fried, thinking about my phone, that I just mumbled, "Hear what?" Before I could even finish, he interrupted.
The announcement. They just said someone found a phone.
As soon as I heard the words mobile phone, I gasped, "Really?" My son didn't even answer. He dashed straight into the indoor sports complex. I ran after him, and the moment I walked in, my eyes landed on my phone. It was sitting right there on the staff desk. My son told the staff,
That's ours.
To prove it.
We unlocked the phone and showed him the lock screen, which was a picture of me and my son. The staff member smiled,
Handed it back.
and said,
Keep an eye on it.
I thanked him from the bottom of my heart. What a roller coaster day. But wait, the story didn't end there. What happened when I got home? Let's learn some key vocabulary first, and I'll tell you the rest of the story in the final recap. Phew. What a total nightmare of a day, right? I am so glad I got my phone back. But hey, while you were listening to that story, did you notice something? You probably understood most of it, but if you had to retell this exact story to a coworker or a friend tomorrow, would you know how to say it naturally? Don't worry. That is exactly why we are here. Let's dive into our key sentences and breakdown. We are going to unpack the most natural expressions from the story so you can upgrade your vocabulary from basic to brilliant. And make sure you pay close attention, because I've smuggled a few hidden bonus phrases into this breakdown. You'll need them to understand the brand new, hilarious ending featuring my husband in our final recap. Let's take a look at our first expression. Phrase 1. It was absolutely packed. Instead of always saying there were many people, native speakers love the word packed. Think of a suitcase stuffed so full it's bursting. That's exactly what a crowded place feels like. Bonus action. In the story, because it was packed, my son and I had to weave through the crowd. This verb weave perfectly pictures moving side to dodge people, just like weaving fabric. Phrase 2. I turned my bag inside out. When you are panicking and desperately searching for something, you don't just look inside your bag. You turn it inside out, meaning you pull the inside lining to the outside. By the way, guys, what kind of bag do you usually carry? In the story, I wasn't carrying a sporty backpack. Instead, I had my favorite satchel with me. You know, those structured, medium-sized bags that usually have a long strap but can also be carried by a small handle on top. If it's a small, stylish hand purse with a clear handle on top, just like the one you see in the photo, We also call it a top handle bag. Now, think about that exact moment when you reach for your phone and find nothing. How does it feel? You can say, "The moment I realized my pocket was empty, my heart sank." My heart sank is a very dramatic but supernatural way to say I suddenly felt deeply worried or sad. It's like your heart literally dropped to your stomach. And because of that, it left me in a foul mood for the rest of our walk. Foul basically means nasty, rotten, or completely terrible. So if you are having a really awful day and you're angry or upset, you are in a foul mood. So, you can put it all together and say, I was in a foul mood because I turned my satchel inside out and my phone was still gone. See? Your English just instantly leveled up. Phrase 3. My eyes landed on my phone. Saying I saw my phone is okay, but my eyes landed on it creates a vivid mental picture. It means your eyes were searching around, and suddenly your gaze landed directly on the exact thing you wanted. It's perfect for that moment of sudden relief. Now, before we do our listening test, here are the 3 hidden phrases for the awkward family moment that happened when I finally got back to my house. Phrase 1. I gave him a sheepish look. Sheepish means looking embarrassed or guilty because you did something silly. Picture a cute, timid sheep trying to smile after making a mistake. That's a sheepish look. Phrase 2. It's all sorted. This is an incredibly common, authentic idiom in Canada and the UK. When a problem is completely fixed, organized, and settled, you just say, it's sorted. Phrase 3. He was completely clueless. A clue is a piece of evidence. If someone is clueless, they have absolutely no idea what is going on. They are totally out of the loop. Alright, your brain is officially leveled up. Put your notes away, close your eyes, and listen carefully to this quick recap. Let's see if you can catch the upgraded words before we reveal what happened with my husband. So, last week, my son's school was absolutely packed because of a sports day. We had to weave through the crowd to get home. But the moment we arrived, I realized my pocket was completely empty. I panicked and turned my bag inside out, but my phone was gone. I was in such a foul mood while we were walking back to look for it. Suddenly, my son heard an announcement, and my eyes landed on my phone right on the staff desk. We unlocked it, proved it was ours, and got it back. Finally, we made it back home, for the second time. As soon as we opened the door, my husband was standing there. He asked us what on earth had happened. He had been trying to call me, and because he couldn't reach us, he got super worried and came home from work early. I just gave him a sheepish and apologetic look. My son shrugged and said, "Don't worry, Dad, it's all sorted." My husband just stood there, completely clueless, looking back and forth between us. What a roller coaster day. But I'm just glad I got my phone back. That's the end of my Vancouver phone scare. I hope you enjoyed it and picked up some useful, everyday phrases. My biggest advice for you today? Remember, don't just learn it, speak it naturally. Every little phrase you say out loud brings you one step closer to fluency. Thanks for watching Learn English Naturally. Subscribe for more real stories, leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you naturally in the next one. Take care.